glitches as well, maps, things like that. If you're familiar with Metroid speedruns, this should be pretty interesting. I'm excited myself to see how this goes.
Right, I guess the only one you couldn't do first is Mother Brain first, huh?
No, Kong, you can't.
Jesus, Ro,
I
come
know.
on, man. Cut me a dig slack here. Holy crap. You sent me out to pasture there.
I don't get it. McFly, explain. Here we start out. Something wrong with the stream?
Oh no, looks like we're having a little bit of problems here on this one side. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Chill out, everybody. We'll get
Oh,
this
I
fixed.
see.
Okay, there goes Daniel. It's just a timer. Cypherin, starting out. What can you really say about the start out?
It doesn't look like the timer was started.
Alright.
There is no timer there.
Sorry, excuse me a sec.
But yeah, it's a little hard to know exactly where Daniel is because his timer kind of stopped at 2 seconds. If indeed it is 2 seconds, that is the world record forever. But yeah, just a little timer mishap. So we'll pay attention to the race bot in Discord, and we'll know the final score of game 1. So yeah, here's Cypher, and he's starting his climb up. A lot of these vertical sections in the first Metroid, and you know they throw back to it in the beginning of Super Metroid. But yeah, a lot of these vertical sections here, and usually they're just connected by those small hallways.
Yeah, the thing about Brinstar, I think this is Brinstar. In the speed route, you'd want to just take one jump only for each platform. You don't want to kind of mess up and like miss a jump and things like that. So optimization is the key, as well as getting past these enemies, because you only have about 30 health, and it's a really rough start for a Metroid. So getting past all this stuff, getting the missile, and then getting I'm not sure what route they're going to take, but they might be picking up an E-tank later.
Yeah,
If
you
not,
only start with 30 health, which is really rough.
Yeah, if not, they're just going to have to be very, very cautious about the hits they take. Exactly.
You can hear Cypher was beeping there, but he did get his health back up. And real quick, I do want to shout out. Somebody said, "Does the winner get the layout?" Hey, shout outs to the 3-2 as always, putting up these cool layouts for all of our everything we do here on RGL, pretty much. So yeah, shout outs to 3-2 real quick.
Yep, 3-2 is awesome. Following that guy, he's such a cool artist. Yeah, so the thing about this game, Kong, is, you know, it's a very glitchy mess. I don't know if you noticed, but one of the things McFly won't tell you is it's kind of a glitchy, flickering mess at times. And sometimes enemies will glitch and go through doors and hit you at times you don't want to be hit. So, it gets a little trolly sometimes. Again, one of the things McFly doesn't want people to know about.
It looked to be about in the same, going through the same area here, so... Yeah, maybe it's just a little bit of a mix-up there earlier with just the stream quality. But yeah, here we go. E-tank time.
Yeah,
Get that full health. Oh, Damon was in the room beforehand. I'm sorry. They do look very similar. Oh no, falls in the quicksand lava?
Oh, yeah. Best thing about that is to not panic at all. You just have to calmly jump yourself out of there. A lot of people panic and they just kind of lose more health that way, sticking inside the lava. It's a tricky thing.
Ro, you better call the glitch police. Put a hit job out on Cypherin, because he just glitched that out hard. Going to get the ice beam now, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. I'm reporting this right now to the authorities.
Yeah, we need that ice beam to freeze the Metroids.
It's the coolest weapon in the game. Huh? Huh?
Oh, baby.
Huh? Huh?
Alright, let's just cut the tournament short. We know. We're not getting any better than that.
Iceman, yo.
Yeah, so now Daniel's got his ice beam as well. Here we
Yeah,
go.
so
Here we go.
what Cypherin's going to do here is he's going to do a wrap to get to the very bottom room of Brinstar to take the elevator down to Norfair. And that's what this wrap is. It's a little complicated to set up at first, but once you get used to it, it becomes second nature. And he nailed it perfectly.
Very nice.
I has also remind you, Congress, and everybody else, if you do mess up these wraps, severe consequences, which means soft lock. But hopefully that won't happen. Let the commentators jinx not work.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take full credit for the curse if you do.
No, McFly is not participating. He's a Bionic Commando runner now. Doesn't play Metroid anymore.
Yeah, he signed up last minute, and then he said, no, this isn't, I'm not Rad Spencer, so he quit. Rad Spencer or the Amazon, you know?
Actually, she looks more like a tomato.
Oh, Sam, oh, yeah. I was
She
thinking
does.
the pro wrestling Amazon. With the head.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love the Amazon. Yeah, you know, McFly and his, loves that pro wrestling. Just don't be a mark, okay? Kong understands that reference. Okay, so Cypherin going to one of the very first tricky rooms in Norfair, which is pretty long. And the thing about this whole section is, since you only have one E-tank, you can lose it pretty quickly. But once you know the routes and how to get past all these tricky enemies like this dude that dives down from the ceiling, it's not so bad. So Cypherin, it looks like he's taking the route I used to take, which is going to be, both of them are. They're both taking Ridley first. It's not a bad idea at all.
So the ice beam is pretty much what they're gonna get. They're gonna skip stuff to help you out, like high jump and Varia suit.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get high jump or Varia suit. That's definitely not part of the 80% on Ridley first route. Because you know, once in the beginning, maybe you're not used to the damage, because you see the way that Samus works is that her normal suit right now, her plane suit, is you take quite a bit of damage, especially in these hardest sections, and especially for the last section. Various suit cuts that by half. So imagine doing ringless in Zelda. That's basically what it's like. So the thing is, Samus has less health, I would say, than Link. Because Link, at least you get more hearts, and you do get more E-tanks here. But depending on how the route they go and how many E-tanks they're going to aim for, it's a lot harder to do to maintain that that amount of health and avoid that amount of damage. Like even McFly is not immune to it. He'll do some crazy things like try to take on Kraid with so little health, and then it has bad luck with it. It's still up to RNG though. We'll see how this goes. Right now, Cypherin's going through these purple hell, or the purple ballroom, on his way to Ridley.
He's getting close and personal with the grimace there.
Oh yeah. Also, these flies that are on Daniel's screen here are super annoying. So, shouts to him for juking those guys.
Oh wow, the moves there he's got. Really happy somebody had a grimace emote to put in chat.
So that too.
And Daniel also working his way through. Oh.
Here it is, Congress. Okay, so what he did right there is he rolled through the entrance door, which is the best way to approach Ridley, because he will be throwing out projectiles, and rolling guarantees almost 99% that you're going to avoid those projectiles. And the way that I should explain how the RNG earlier is that they can manipulate the way everything goes, and basically this is the way Ridley attacks. Ridley will attack two different ways depending on the manipulation and all that, which is depending on what the constant speed they're going out, or pace, if you can try to understand my babbling. But basically, Ridley will do two things. Ridley will throw fireballs kind of too low, or Ridley will throw fireballs pretty high, which is what the manipulation you do want. So we got the high attack there from cypherin, so that means that cypherin has got the good RNG and has been on pace so far. Looks like Daniel Collin, pretty much the same thing. And cypherin just up in Ain back to Brinstar at the beginning right there. What he's going to do, he might go and collect the other E-Tank and then come back here and make his way to Kraid's lair. It's a lot shorter detour than the one to Ridley.
And they're going to be using that same door trick to get down there without the bombs.
Yep, that's right. And the attacks on Ridley, the boss fight, is pretty much just spam fire. Just spam fire right into Ridley. He's not going to be doing much, just jumping around.
Very smart. Yeah, I like that idea by cypherin. They're grabbing that E-Tank there. I don't
Yep,
think
there
it moves you too far, but yeah, you get full health, which is nice.
Yeah, usually for my route that I used to do, I would grab the one that's down there, just one before Kraid, that I would go grab. And I would save that one on the route back to Mother Brain. But that's a pretty good one to grab. So it looks like cypherin might be skipping the E-Tank that I used to go get, which a lot of people do. I just did it as a safety measure.
Yeah, I do remember. I'm a huge Super Metroid fan. I really love Super Metroid, but I've only beat regular Metroid. I think maybe twice. I think once. I think I've beat the randomizer more than I beat the regular game. And I do remember this section being pretty tough coming through right here. Those little flies, in particular, knocking you back, very annoying.
Yeah, these enemies are really more annoying than the Super Metroid ones. So, but it is the NES in the way too, so you know, NES enemies have to be absolutely 100% annoying.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, he's gonna grab that E-Tank too, very good.
Yep, not bad for Daniel. So right here, cypherin is gonna go all the way down here, and 2 more rooms, and he's gonna meet Big Daddy Kraid. We all love Kraid. He gets a lot bigger in Super Metroid. So right here we got the chibi baby Kraid. But actually, there's also a smaller Kraid in Super Metroid, which is the hallway before him. I like those guys.
Yeah, I never got like, oh yeah, here's Kraid, okay, about the same height. Samus maybe a little taller. Actually, about the same height, yeah. But then,
Yes.
you take a look at Super Metroid, and he's gigantic. He
Yep.
was drinking his milk, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so cypherin's doing the, what I like to call, get him, strat. You just, so what you do with that is,
One more time for me there, Ro.
Just get him, just pummel the fuck out of him. So pretty much what you want to do there for this boss fight, it can be complex, and like if you lack missiles, it can be, or if you do Kraid first, it can be extremely complex. What you want to do is basically go inside the hitbox of the little chubby old Kraid there. And you just want to completely spam everything, fire, missiles, everything. And to help you do that, you hit up or select, which helps the like the fire pattern be faster. It's kind of like spamming Contra, but you need to do it with the select button. Basically doing that and concentrating and being inside that hitbox instead of just being outside of Kraid and avoiding his spikes he shoots out of his body and things like that, it really pays off, and you'll kill him in no time. You just have to have enough energy to do it. And if you could just tank him, I guess, yeah, that's a better word, tank. And yeah, you can just wipe him out in no time. Look at Daniel Collins, just kind of doing the same thing. He might have a little hard time because he throws those spikes right there, which has kind of kept him out of Kraid's hitbox. But there he goes. Daniel Collins. Still having quite a bit of health. He's gonna grab that E-Tank. You know, for a long time that E-Tank grabbing is such a pain to do, but once you get the hang of the whole falling out of the falling out with in ball form and then using it as a jump, that's that move or tech in Metroid is very essential, especially for jumping and stuff like that. They might be using that for the Mother Brain hallway. It's a really good move. Like, I wish there was something like that in Super Metroid, because it's such a cool move. Because essentially it's like a second jump. I know I'm going on too long, but still, like, I get pretty excited about that fight.
Yeah, now we're going over to Torian now.
That's the name of this thing, Torian. Now Yogi's gonna get mad at me later for forgetting the names of this stuff.
I'm still convinced that if people's Kraid, splits aren't get 'em, I'm gonna be really upset with you. I think that's gotta be people's splits name.
Get him, right now. Yeah. And there it is. Oh, what a twist! Metroids were the final enemy the entire time. I can't believe it. It's kind of spoiling for everybody, but yeah, Metroids are in the game.
So yeah, you need a good amount of missiles here at the end, right?
Absolutely, Thomas. So what Cypherin's going to have to do here is he's going to have to wipe out some Metroids, and it's completely RNG whether once he kills these Metroids, that he gets either missiles or a lot of health. And it looks like there he is, right? Ton of missiles. Now he's just going to need some health. He's going to want to keep his missile count at least over 100, because and just in case anything goes wrong in Mother Brain's hallway, and he's going to need enough missiles for getting past the barriers, as well as fighting Mother Brain himself. He needs about 30 for Mother Brain.
Yeah, no Zeptide skip here in this game.
No Zeptide skip. Also, shout outs to SpaghettiOs, Franco-American.
I just had some Chef Boyardee.
Fine Italian dining.
Yeah, buddy, me and my beefaroni. Daniel also making way through here, eating up on some frozen Metroids.
Okay, so that's the optimal strat right there, is gathering all 3 Metroids in the room, and then using so few missiles, and that way you can save them. So he's got about 97. He can technically do it, but he might want to get a little more, but it looks like he's going to make an attempt for it. Let's see how he does. The worst thing about the hallway here, Colin, is the SpaghettiOs, because they do quite a bit of damage to you.
Yeah, and they knock you around, which is so annoying.
Yeah, and this is such an enclosed space, and it's going to be just harder. So what the the best strat is to just freeze them and then go about your business. But if you lose track of them, they instantly respawn, and at the worst time. So yeah, it causes a lot of deaths.
Yeah, they get in the way too when you're trying to shoot your missiles. It's total pain.
And that's the worst thing, because these barriers regenerate, so you can pretty much waste a lot of missiles. So it looks like Cypherin doing very good.
Kill it, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So Cypherin's doing very good in avoiding these guys and just focusing on breaking through these barriers. It looks like he's at the very last barrier. There we go. Oh no!
Down,
okay.
You're done, right?
No, he can get out.
Oh, he can get a guy down.
Especially
there.
if he gets one of those guys. Yeah, he freezes those guys, uses them on a platform. Oh yeah, there you go. That's when they're your best spot. Otherwise, they're very annoying. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Perfect freeze spot right there. You want to either freeze them like when they're either above or below you, like he just did right there. As long as they're not obscuring your path to sit on that thing. I mean, stand on that platform where you can just kind of get Mother Brain. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying. It's not bad.
Oh
no! Like Yogi used to tell me, oh no, yep, it's game over. You have to respect the bottom spawn point. You see those squares on those bars right there? That's where these things will spawn. you always have to be very mindful. They could spawn right below you, and they move pretty fast sometimes. So, that's very unfortunate stuff. Cypherin right there.
So yeah, Daniel now, good amount of missiles, good amount of health. Picking up pieces here. Freezing those guys. Oh wow, nice place to freeze. He's in right in front there.
Yeah, Daniel doing pretty well. He's got 2 full tanks, and he's got enough missiles. So what Daniel... Oh, okay, he's having a little bit of a hard time. He just lost another tank. He's just going to have to freeze these dudes in the right spot. There we go. Okay, another one scaring this thing. Perfect. There we go. You just kind of get enough time, fire those missiles directly into Mother Brain's noggin.
Oh, nice way to freeze the one right above him.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty optimal right there.
Only
That's like
62
where you
health
really...
left.
Yeah, so Daniel's going to have to avoid getting hit at all. There he goes. Yep. That's enough missiles. Just about.
Got a good pattern there where they keep going in a line.
Yeah.
Step out for a second and jump back up.
That's a godlike pattern right there. There you go. And yes, screen shaking. It's all over. Daniel just could make it. There it is.
Time to escape.
Time to escape. This is very unfortunate for Cypherin, but you know the very last part of this game is where it makes or breaks people. And yep, there we go. Daniel making his way up this really tight, tiny platforms. Last section of the game. He could lose his footing, but he probably won't. It's not too bad to get through.
Yeah, it's after Mother Brain dies. If you fall in that pit, you can't get up. Right? Not the high jump.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you can still do it by using that ball and second jump method, but it's kind of a hard thing to do. And there you go, Daniel Collin taking the round. GG to both our runners. Daniel will be moving on to the next tier. Cypherin, very unfortunate right there, but like I said, these guys are really annoying. The unmerciful.
Oh, he only has.
Oh, he doesn't have enough missiles.
I think you saw the dot done though, so I think. Oh, hey, look at this! Congratulations, Daniel. That's a 2-minute PB. Daniel there.
2 seconds. No, McFly's never gonna top that.
All right, yeah. And Cypherin went in there and took that loss. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get a second race going here.
Yep. So give me a second again, Colin.
We're gonna get him set up here. Sorry if you heard me clicking there, but yeah, just getting the second race set up here. Yeah, unfortunately the timer did break there. But yeah, we're gonna get round 2 going here in just a minute.
Yep, we'll see how it goes this time.
Yeah, Cypherin had a lead the whole way through, but then just kind of had a rough patch there at the end, right at the end against Mother Brain, and kind of just sealed his fate there.
Mother Brain Hallway is a double-edged sword. You do want to go fast, but at the same time, like you don't really want to hesitate breaking those barriers, but at the same time, you don't want to recklessly jump into the SpaghettiOs, and you want to be very careful where they'll spawn from. because they can kind of get you in an endless loop and kind of yeah, they can take out your energy tanks before you know it. Yeah, sure, no problem. So, since we're setting up here still, let me tell you about a guy. A guy I know who, Jay's the face of Metroid speedrunning forever. That guy's name was, Retro Omega. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will say Metroid McFly, but, you know, it was Ro who kind of, put the game back on, you know, board. He kind of shone the spotlight, you know. And a lot of people will say, you know, that McFly, he's the most famous one. A lot of people don't know about Metro Omega.
Nobody really even played Metroid. Metro Omega came around.
Yeah, it's very true, though. You know, this McFly guy, he would come to me constantly, going, "Yo, what's up, dude? You mind if I steal your stats?" I'm like, you know what, McFly? By all means, please do. And you know, he did that. He did me proud. All the tech and strats he came up with. He would just come to me personally and say, "Hey, bro, check out this thing, this skip I have at the end for any percent. This new or this new crate first fight." And I'd be like, you know what? Here's the okay hand emoji. You did it, McFly. I want you to take credit. I don't want to take. I could take credit, but you know what? I want you to take credit because I like you, McFly, and I think you got a lot of potential. True story.
Alrighty, cypherin is ready. We're just waiting for the ready up from Daniel, and then we're gonna get it going. Alright, and there it is. Alright, and here we go into round 2. Game number 1.
Yep, here we go, Connors. You have to wonder if they're going to change routes or they're going to take a little more caution going into another thing. We'll see this time. Daniel doing pretty solid, consistent path all the way to Mother Brain. While cypherin did gain speed, but just kind of had unfortunate running with those SpaghettiOs. So let's see how they go here.
I'm gonna catch the streams.
Alright, just stay tuned, folks. Everything will be alright in a second. Not much to say. Hold on. Okay, like I was saying, not much to say at the beginning. It's just the getting the more false and you know, the same old thing. Starting off, and then we're going to exit to Brinstar, and they're going to go for that missile pack. From there on, it's going to be onto the E-Tank. We haven't had any deaths so far to the E-Tank, which is actually really good. Don't want to run into any enemies, because you only got up to 30 health, so gotta take care of that.
Yeah, you're really easy to kill in this game.
I used to just get paranoid and kill any enemy that got in my way, so that way I could pick up extra health. Which worked out too, because I usually got hit in the missile room, so it would go back down to 30. So, okay. Alright, Daniel gets the missile pack first. They're about almost in sync right here. Daniel's gonna have to... Oh, okay. Never mind. He picks up. He manages to get some little bit of health.
Yeah, 22 health, 21 health. They're right about there. Cypherin has to wait for that bird thing to fly by there. What are those things called?
Yeah. Bird things.
Now I'm looking at them like, man, they don't even look like birds. They look a little like armored.
I always thought they were birds.
Worms.
Armored birds. Like, I call these things pine cones.
Yeah, I can see it. Those little, the green guys, those are green corn on the cob.
Oh yeah, or trees.
Smoking trees and stroking threes. This is race number 420, by the way.
Yep. I mean, I'm not part of the Vape Nation, but I understand the Lily call.
Yup. Here we go, E-Tank time. Yeah, you can see, Daniel was the first to get the missile, but then Cypherin first to get the E-Tank there, working it back, getting in.
Yep, and it looks like there goes Cypherin and Daniel almost in sync here. They're gonna do this wrap, and they're gonna go down here. I mean, normally you would have to do pick up the bomb, which is a big detour, and then you can get down here without having to do the wrap. But doing the wrap's easier. And then
Look at the screens.
Yep, that's pretty impressive right here. The sync up. These two are very good at wrapping. Like really good at wraps. I mean, once you practice these and then you don't soft lock, then you get pretty good at it. I mean, these guys I trust with these wraps. Like get the fuck out of here, Drake. It's these guys are real rappers.
Speaking of soft lock, how easy is it to soft lock on these wraps?
Really easy.
Oh, okay.
like stupidly easy. Basically they have to. The setup is you kind of have to, wiggle up and down, get to the very, get yourself stuck in the screen where it goes down and shows the floor like that between worlds or between rooms, and then you have to, move in certain directions and then get down. But the thing is, when you're going up and down to set up the wrap, if you're not doing it consistently up and down, and you accidentally push, let's say, up twice or down twice, you're in trouble. You messed up.
Okay.
There's no forgiveness right there. You automatically soft lock.
It is very precise with the up, down, up, down.
Yeah, definitely. You can't mash it. I mean, you could mash it, but you have to be very careful. It's one of those things where you're like, I try not to think about accidentally hitting the same direction twice, and then you do it.
Gotta do some Space Channel 5, up, down, shoot.
Okay.
Somebody in chat's gonna love that I just run Space Channel.
Someone will get that. I don't get it. And there we go again. Cypherin, just basically the same thing for this map. Basically the same thing. Except that he doesn't have to do some kind of floor thing to shift through the door. He just has to completely wrap around. There's two different kinds. There's that big one he did in the before the elevator, and then this kind where you just kind of wrap around, and then you just kind of poke your head out of the wall. And then the second one's very easy than the first. Yeah, these guys are pretty much in sync, and I love it. This is awesome. Look at that, taking the elevator down in Lower Norfair. same time. Nice, these guys are awesome. You see right here, Kong, you know, what they're doing is just trying to kill these flies to farm for a little bit of missiles. Missiles really help out in fighting off these damn purple balls in the purple hell room. Because that's basically the only way you can kill these things is with missiles.
Wow, 0 drops on the side. Well, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're lucky, killing one of these purple things will give you missiles. But if not, you get hit by these guys, they do a ton of damage. You don't need a ton of health to fight Ridley, but it really helps to get through the next room up to Ridley. Yeah, oh, see, cypherin took quite a bit of damage there. So he's going to have to be very careful in the next room, especially with the enemies in this last room. Because these guys are kind of all over the place.
Smart job there to freeze these guys just to, make sure he's gonna Ridley without, that guy was coming for him.
Yeah, they do that a lot. Like, there's no guarantee they'll stay in one spot so you can freeze them. But cypherin do very well to get through that room. And now, there we go. He got the ideal pattern for Ridley.
Oh no! Daniel takes a death in the lava.
Oh man. Very unfortunate right there.
Yeah, that's right into the end there. So yeah, he's got to go all the way back through.
Yeah. I mean, there is a kind of way to recover with the E-tank, but it's too far out of the way. So cypherin up and in right after the Ridley fight, he's going to go back to Brinstar.
Yeah, cypherin's in a good spot here. Just keeps it consistent. He's in a good spot to take a W. Push this to game 3.
Yep, we'll see that here. The path to crate is significantly shorter. Unfortunately, it looks like these drops here for Daniel will mostly be health since he's so low on health instead of missiles.
Yeah, we saw that death happen in the last game at the very end for cypherin. So hey, anything can happen here. Just how easy Samus dies. Samus is a chump.
Jeez, Kong, tell us how you really feel.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. You get hit by a ball and you die? I put my, tooth through my lip. Softball, I didn't die. Come on, Samus. Story.
Oh, sorry. How much health does the Blaster Master dude have?
Hey, like 6. He also has to fight a giant crab. That's like 8 times the size of him. Not a regular crab. It's 1 times the size of him.
Isn't it a giant frog?
Yeah, there is a crab though too. Giant everything.
I hate crabs. Oh, cypherin, unfortunately, falling into lava. But he does have the E2E, thanks to pick the E-tank from Brinstar before heading to Kraid's lair. Okay, so since Daniel came back, he's got the bad pattern now, so he's going to have to find a different method to deal with Ridley, and hopefully not get stuck. He might take quite a bit of damage from these fireballs. So what you want to do with the bad pattern fireballs of Ridley is you're going to want to freeze the fireballs, which you can do, and you can use them as a platform. But the only problem with that is once they defrost, you're going to have to avoid them and freeze them again. And you might freeze them, unfortunately, in the path of your fire, so it's very inconvenient. So this might make the fight a lot longer.
Now he's gotta get start. That way he can.
Yep. And there you go. There he goes. Get that crate.
I would have went to the inside, I think, and then tried to refreeze him. That way, I would have kept good positioning on. Oh no! Here comes more.
Yeah, there's gonna be more fireballs. You gotta keep them all in check.
Oh, can't fit through. I'm pretty sure if a fireball hits, we might be in trouble here.
Yeah.
No! Walked in and touched that hitbox.
Oh no! A little too close encounter right there. Daniel having not a good time with this this pace. And
Yeah,
I completely blame Mitch and McFly for this.
Yeah, and I think I just missed it, but I guess cypherin just beat Kraid.
Yeah, he did. He did the old push and shove, and yeah, he got rid of Kraid. Old Big Daddy Kraid.
Yeah, that is a weird hitbox on Ridley's head. The head is kind of like flat, like you hit him with a frying pan. Bam! But the hitbox is still coming out.
Yeah, he doesn't like telling people that he's going bald.
Yeah,
But Kraid, I mean, Ridley's going bald. Yeah.
I don't like telling people that I'm bald. That's why I wear hats. Survivor buffs.
Hey, I wear hats too. Dirty hats. I hear Samus is going bald herself. You know, that's probably why her hair changes from like green to blonde to
Yeah, green hair.
Sharp blonde.
There might be something in the water. Hair is green. And then, hey, green hair. You know, that brings up the age-old question. Yeah. Does her hair?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh. Okay. All right. Never mind. I thought that was it'll go somewhere else. Okay.
Hit him with a little misdirection there.
Yeah. Send your fan mail to Concake at RGLtv. And we'll give you that address again.
Also send your pizzas to Concakes.
But it's only pizza bites.
Yo.
Because Colin loves those.
McFly, more like McPimp.
Fan art doesn't count, McFly. And here we go, cypherin into the Metroid tunnel.
There we go, 2 big missile pickups right there.
Yep.
Right there.
147, good amount. The annoying thing about these gold doors is they take 10 missiles rather than the 5, the pink doors.
Hey, here we go. Finally cooperating here, Daniel.
Yeah, it looks like he got the pattern again. That's really good.
But it seems like it might be a little too late. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because cypherin could again have an unfortunate time with Mother Brain Zero, but we'll see. It's interesting to see the evolution of Metroid McFly since becoming a Metroid runner, and then finally the Commando runner. Then all of a sudden he kind of identifies with the guys in pro wrestling, so he just kind of thinks of himself as a one of those egotistical wrestlers. And I'm like, you know, McFly, you're taking this too far. He started wearing sunglasses too, so I heard. And those big, those big furry coats that Ric Flair used to wear. Yeah, does the same thing.
All health or no missiles.
Well, he's gonna need quite a bit of health before he gets to the hallway, especially if he has a hard time with those spaghetti rings again.
He's gonna look for some missiles here.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna want to play it safe, just in case. And Yogi, you stop. You don't know what you're talking about. This isn't gimmick, Yogi.
He's going back in with less missiles now.
No, but he's right. It does. The RNG is known to cheat with power on resets and things like that. Yeah, well, he's gonna risk it with less missiles, but let's see if he can do it.
What's the minimum number of missiles you can have to get it?
High 80s at most, I think. I'm not 100% positive. I think McFly would know. Better answer. McFly kind of knows this game inside and out. He's kind of a nerd, but you know.
73. Okay, so he had 80 something.
Yeah, as long as he just doesn't miss any shots, he'll be alright. Colin, can you call security and have him escort Yogi out? Thanks. It's gonna interrupt you. Alright, here we go. So he's gonna want to set these guys up to not bother him while he gets his firing underway right into the head or brain of Mother Brain.
69 health isn't a bad spot like it was before.
Hey, that's a good number. Hey, there you go. Okay, so he's missing a little bit with the shots, but he's gonna have to be very careful. These guys spawn. And sometimes they spawn speed is very, very fast. Like you see right there, that dude at the top just came very fast that cypherin. There we go. So he just has to focus, try to avoid and juke these dudes.
Wait.
Not fall in the lava and not get sidetracked. Oh man, okay, he's gonna have to be very careful with his hits too. I think 1 or 2 more hits he might die.
Yeah, it looks like each one of those circles does 30 damage.
Yeah, I think so.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, there it is. cypherin
Wow.
does it with the clutch. Nicely done.
My heart can't take that. I mean, I can't play this game.
It's always tense, Dong. Yeah, it's a lot of raging. Not that I rage. I never get angry. Not at games. No. I'm always very calm and collected. Never want to get angry. That Yogi guy, he's always raging. So. Okay, nice. Not missing, almost never missing any step at all. cypherin is man on a mission. He's gonna go. He says, "I want round 3," and he gets it. cypherin, GG. Daniel Colin making his way up to the Mother Brain, but it's a little too late. So GG, both are runners.
I wonder if he's gonna see the GG there and race and kind of clear the slate. Yeah, that's what he's gonna. Take the forfeit, clear the slate, shake it out, and get ready for round 3. yeah, and we're gonna again just take a quick moment here while we're going ahead and getting ready for our second race. And remember, next race is going to be Janus 87 versus the KOV. Getting ready for that one. That should be a good race. Look at that. Cypherin was so happy to get that win there, he didn't even remember to stop his timer. While we're waiting here, let's take a look at some of the events we have. Nescathlon, August 4th, 1 p.m. 10 NES games. The Ninja Gaiden 2 One Night Only Tournament, July 21st. Should be a good one. The RPG Gauntlet, 7 games, 7 goals, 1 champion, July 14th, 1 p.m. A lot of our events start at 1 p.m. Next week, Bloodstained, first of One Night Only Tournament, Saturday, June 16th. Every Friday we do Raffle Fridays, 15-minute game of your choice. Very fun. All day we do that here on RGL. And Thursdays, start up Strategy Thursdays, games like Civilization, Age of Empires, Worms Armageddon, different type of computer games like that. Yeah, those are the events we got coming up here. Yeah, they're gonna be... Again, just real quick to look at our bracket again. Yeah, it's gonna be the winner of this match here is going to go on face Metroid McFly in the next round. So I know McFly is in chat. He's doing some scouting now, advanced scouting. Taking a look at the sabermetrics, you know, taking a look at that on-base percentage. On base plus slugging. This Metroid music is really... Just about ready here to start round number 3. See, I play a lot of Mega Man X, so every time I see Iceless, I'm just thinking straight up Mega Man X. Alright, we got the ready from Daniel. Just waiting for that ready from Cypherin. Alrighty. Let's get it going. Match 3. Or round 3, sorry, match 1. For all the marbles. Let's start it up. Let's go. Alrighty, here we go. Cypherin versus Daniel. Game 1 for all the marbles. Of course, grabbing that super sweet, super chic Morph Ball. You know, I don't know everything about Metroid, but I know one thing. Samus got big head, and she got some chicken legs, and chicken arms, and chicken body. Yeah. Can Cypherin take Game 3 and continue his hot streak? Or will Daniel come back and win? Find out next time. On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright, but yeah, here we go. Climbing. Going to get the missiles. To be that big to get the... Listen, man, I seen people like have like them bald caps when they're on SNL. You know what I'm saying? She don't need that big of a helmet. She got bobby pins. Up there, I guess it's trying to get a little bit of health. Got a missile. Yeah, picking up health along the way. Never gonna fall there. Different, kind of missing these platforms here. It's climbing. I'm guessing this is not lava because it looks like quicksand. Also, movies and TV shows really made me think quicksand was going to be like a big deal, and that I was going to die to quicksand, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I've never seen quicksand. Anyways, let's go get that E-tank. Alright, and Daniel, first one to the tank there. On the cob and some butter. Give me some cornbread, some mac and cheese, some baked beans, you know what I'm saying? Some barbecue chicken, you know what I mean? Have a cookout, baby. Go. Cypherin starting his zip here. Cypherin's stuck in the wall. Uh-oh. There we go. Cypherin had to do two. Looks like he got stuck in the wall that first time. That is unfortunate. That does waste a big chunk of time. Yeah, because Daniel's now starting his second dip here as Cypherin's getting to the ice beam. Oh no! Looks like Daniel, I guess, got stuck, had to save and quit there? Oh no, that is unfortunate. Has to run all the way back. Oh my, that is rough. Also, since the save and quit, sorry, up A, I'm thinking Link to the Past. I'm sorry if I say save and quit. Just know that I mean up A, and I'm sorry. But yeah, that health back down to 30. Oh no. So Cypherin having that slip up on his zip, but thankfully for Cypherin, not as bad as the slip up, unfortunately, on Daniel's side. Yeah, Cypherin making his way through more fair. Bouncing through. Rubbing right into the ledge there to get in the door. Very nice. Those look like pool balls in those bubbles. You know what I'm saying? I said they're just pool balls, you know. Yo, showing off some fancy footwork there, taking a couple nice dodges around that flying Jimmy Bob. Flying Jimmy, that's what I'm calling it now on. The red pool ball, 100%. Ooh. Oh, gotta get out of that lava. Unfortunately, losing a ton of health in that lava. Oh no, right back in it. Alright. Cypherin manages to calm down a little bit, take it a little bit, you know, reset, slap himself a couple times in the face, you know what I'm saying? You give him those, 1-2 on the side of, both hands on the cheeks, and just kind of take a deep breath and get it there, Gonna grab that health. 4 missiles, the health. We're going for the grimace. We got Daniel over there with the red pool balls. Is the red pool ball the number 3 ball? The number 5 ball? Uh-oh. In the lava. Oh no. Can he get up on any of these platforms? Get to that one, but 6 health.
It's the number 7 pool ball.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, so sorry, calling back. Yep, purple hell, Cypher in it. He's got 1 missile left. Very little health though. Daniel even lesser health.
Yeah, that was a really clutch pickup by Daniel with the health, because 6 health coming through there, picks up a 20 health. Oh, 37 health for cypherin.
Yeah, these purple flying guys can be very trolling.
Yeah, them flying jimmies.
They wrestle everybody's
Oh
shit.
no, 13 health in the lava.
Okay, 9,
Oh,
8.
he's not getting out.
Cypher, no! Cypher, no! I blame McFly for that.
Oh my.
Daniel not doing so much better with only 2 health.
Daniel, unfortunately, locked up during the second zip and had to restart from the beginning.
Very unfortunate.
Oh no, so that puts you all the way back at the beginning of Norfair, not even Ridley's part of Norfair, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that is very rough. And now, you know, cypherin trying to move a little bit quicker ends up taking a few hits there. 6 health. Looks like they're both going to be chilling in this spot. Not sure if they're in the same exact spot, but they're going to be see who gets a better farm here.
Hey McFly, you want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres. Throw would get the reference.
So they both have 5 missiles.
Yeah, but I think they're just trying to get something. It's pretty acceptable if they have at least over maybe 50 health at least.
cypherin has the life lead now. Not much of a life lead. It's only 46 health. Oh, 22 health to 13. Oh, that is unfortunate. Gotta find a way to... Ooh. There's not a good way to fight these guys. Oh, and that's a game over there. Oh, boy. Alright, cypherin getting himself back into a spot where he can farm here.
Yeah, this is a very unfortunate set of events, but these things do happen, especially on the path to Ridley. So the thing about your path to Ridley is very annoying. It's just there's too many like trolling enemies. So unless you get some really good RNG left there, you might just get hit once, and then sometimes it moves to or I guess snowballs its way to like death or loss of energy tanks and things like that. Especially when you're working with so few energy tanks, which these guys are doing. I try not to pick up extra energy tanks, but at this point, it might not be such a bad idea.
So few energy tanks and so much damage done.
So much damage. Yeah.
Alright, 57 HP. Cypherin's got to be really careful coming here.
He's gonna have to use all his missiles on these guys.
Nice dodge. Oh, no, not
Okay,
a dodge there.
he's got the bad RNG pattern. Normally, you would just follow those dudes to the end of the thing, but if RNG is bad, they're gonna come out this way, which you can avoid them, but it's gonna make things harder because then now they will have a very unpredictable pattern.
There we go. Just get in that door. Get out of there.
It'd probably be better if cypherin did kill those things for a little bit more health or missiles.
Oh no, Daniel taking another death there.
Yeah, Daniel, unfortunately, didn't.
cypherin trying to make his way. Purple flying Jimmy's coming for him.
Yep, it might be better for Daniel to go left after the start there and go for that extra E-tank. It's a pain to get, but it's worth it. And you might not know about it, he might just stick it around.
Oh yeah, so he's got these balls too. Cypherin did a nice job with it though.
Yep, there you go, cypherin. He's just got to keep an eye on those fireballs because they're about to blink right now out of defrosting. There we go. If you're good enough, you can get them all within fire range. You can freeze them all again while they're clumped up together instead of letting one of or two go free. There we go. And that's pretty good. That's a pretty good platform right there because then he'll get to. He doesn't have to worry about jumping and shooting. Really, he just shoot.
Yeah, Cypher not letting that bad pattern really affect him too much there.
Okay, Daniel doing kind of the right thing. He's missiling these guys, getting good missile drops. It's good. And health. This is actually turning out pretty well. He can recover most of his health. There's two kinds of different health drops. There's ones that you can farm, and it's very minimal health drop possible. There's ones you get from the metroids, as well as some enemies like this, where it gives you a significant amount more health.
He's actually done a nice job of getting his health up there.
Until he got to llama. A little lower. But looks cypherin's ahead, and he is back to Brinstar. He's going to go for that E-tank.
Oh no, did he freeze him too? There we go, nice.
There we go. Adjusted that pretty well. Good job, cypherin.
Taking a hit there. Nice way to freeze him all the way down. Nice way to save that.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know he had an E-tank. So there you go. He's got enough health, and he's got the good pattern. And there we go. He's going to defeat Ridley right now. So he could catch up, possibly, to cypherin.
Yeah, so, unfortunately, a very rough start to both players here.
Yeah, but right after the Ridley fight, which is since they're doing this route, right after the Ridley fight, or any boss fight, really, whatever route you're taking, it's going to make things a lot easier, because number one, you might have another E-tank, and number two, you're going to have a lot of missiles. So those will help you out with the second boss fight, or just in general on the way to your path. And like the path to Kraid is, since it's a lot shorter, and it's not so bad. It's pretty bad. Like these bees right here are really annoying, but it's not as bad as Ridley, because there's I think 8 or 9 rooms before you get to Ridley, and not rooms but hallways, and it's really tough to get through all that without taking too much damage.
Yeah, another thing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing is, no matter how bad it goes before they killed Ridley there, you're always gonna up A after you kill Ridley. So no matter how bad it goes before that, you always start from the same spot. You're always gonna start right at the beginning of the game with 30 health.
That's right.
So it's not like you're putting yourself behind even more. Once you get that boss done, your time may be worse, but you're on the same path that you would be on anyways.
Yep. And every time they do hit up in A after the boss fight, they will start back with normal health, but the missile count will still stay the same. They just have to pick up an E-tank and bam, all the health. One E-tank will cover all the health, just like Super Metroid. Like look at cypherin here, he's gonna pick up that E-tank. He will get all extra health back. Then you might be going, well, how is he gonna recover his entire health? Well, he has to get to the Metroid room, which is the Torians. He can recover all his health from, since he still has enough missiles, so he can recover all his health killing Metroids. Which is pretty much the ideal strat.
Alrighty, now cypherin making his way over to Torian now. Fight the Metroids and Mother Brain.
Yep, there he goes right back to. He's gonna go and make his way to Zorian. It could be a little dangerous, but since it's pretty much destroying everything on the way up, and Brinstar is a lot safer than say Norfair. And Daniel, he's got enough health so he can take on Kraid, and he does. He beats him. Nicely done. Now he's gonna make his way back to Brinstar. Right after getting his E-Tank.
Too bad we don't get to see any of Meridia in this game, or wrecked ship.
Colin, nobody likes Meridia.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Well, raise your hand, everybody here, if you like water levels.
Well, once you have the gravity suit, it doesn't really feel like water.
Yeah, but isn't the speedrun without the gravity suit?
I don't. I use the gravity suit.
Maybe I'm thinking of low percent.
Reverse boss order, I think, does.
Oh.
But I'm not that cool. I'm just a fool.
Calm, please.
What do I want for lunch? That's the question, right? Alrighty.
Look at me, everybody. I'm Metroid McFly. I go crazy first.
There we go, getting some missiles. We're at 107 now. Let's get some health.
Yep. Yeah, just enough to get health.
And I believe 30 from each one of these Metroids, right, with the health?
Mm-hmm. Quite a bit of health. So about killing two or three Metroids, you can pretty much get almost all your E-Tanks back. Metroid's a pretty unique game and all. Maybe inspired other stuff like Castlevania. We all know that Metroid's just kind of completely ripped off the Ninja Turtle formula, and that's basically what it owes its fame to. But that's okay because we're gonna have. I'm gonna make sure we have a Ninja Turtle 1A Ninja. That'll fix everything. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome, and then, yeah. Everybody likes Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, I just love.
An easy game. I made a tutorial for it. I could make a tutorial for Metroid too. But...
Oh, look at that! Missiles right at the end. Almost full health, 122 missiles. Cypherin is looking poised.
Cypherin is ready. Bone Saw is ready. You get that reference? Did I call you Toad? I'm sorry.
You did call me Toad.
I'm sorry. Who's Toad?
Better be sorry.
Which one's Toad again? Toad's to do with the anti-mode, right? Toad's the dude that plays Ultima, right?
Yeah.
Well, Cypherin having a little bit of a hard time setting up the SpaghettiOs just to be perfect the way he wants to. You just accidentally set them up in a way that you can't really get past them and can't shoot at what you want to shoot at, which is a barrier or Mother Brain. It's really annoying. They're not always going to want to be friendly, so, you know. This game shows no mercy.
He's losing a lot of missiles there too with that.
Yeah, I think he's still good on them though. He's got 85.
Yeah, he had plenty to start with, but yeah.
Kong, what do you think about it? Back to the Future? One Arrow He just didn't know right away. He's not even laughing right now. He's just like straight face.
I won't. No. I'm not gonna play in it. I'm not gonna restream it. I'm not gonna commentate it.
Okay, is Croc Dog available? Right now. Cypherin just setting up. Just be very careful because he's got about 78 health. So let's see if Cypherin can feel a little more caution this time. If he can get the SpaghettiOs from 9 spots, there we go. There we go. Oh, but look out! It's coming from bottom.
Oh, nice little jump shot there.
Yeah, Cypherin just needs to kind of freeze these dudes. The ideal way to, yeah, there you go, just like that. Freeze them right inside the pipe, so to speak. There we go, perfect. So you gotta remember these dudes are gonna despawn, and sometimes they'll just fly from another spawning point real fast. He's gonna hit and quit it. Come on. Come on, Cypherin. You almost got it. And Daniel making his way into the first barrier.
There it is.
There it is. Room shakes.
Alright, work on the climb and we'll see. Yeah, it looks like this will be.
Yep, that's gonna be it. The GG Cypherin doing his victory jumps. We'll call them victory jumps. To the end of the game. Think he has enough time there, Colors? It's only
Does
about,
look like he'll be good.
yeah, about 800 seconds. That's about 10 minutes. Hey, okay, so GG to Cypherin, he's gonna be moving on to the next tier. GG to both our runners. Awesome stuff here. I